inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone, powering his way forward. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kick, but boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your offense. Instead, you put your team in a really precarious position.
Go on.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Floyd. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Throwing now is Murray. That one is caught by Hunt. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Cardinals at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Trey McBride, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Hey, look at this Cowboy defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. He gets it to Hunt on the crosser. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Floyd, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second down, here's Murray. Touchdown! Trey McBride, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. On 1st and 10, Steele. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to win, up the rest of the way, they've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Levis. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down a 48-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray being chased out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun, Murray. That's to the sideline and incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Levis on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, Levis. The Cards get to it here. He's brought down for a sack. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Levis back to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get it.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
Murray now on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. big play there. 44 yards. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Yeah, hey, losing Michael was a big blow, man. But, hey, he made some decisions that was very questionable throughout. I told him not to do it. I told him like not to do it. Bro, he shouldn't have re-signed Dak. That right there. You shouldn't have re-signed Dak.
26 officially, so a net gain of 1.
I'm gonna start there. Hey, man, but hey, you know, you gotta build your team, man. You gotta build it the right way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I overuse this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams will ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time.
But in the end, like if you stuck with that having to do it, you just gotta do it.
Levis throwing again on second down.
Oh, get there! Oh, I was there.
Set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Woolman.
Now 3rd and a yard.
He made some very questionable decisions with his DBs, though. Like
back to throw, it's Levis.
Oh, good one.
That is caught.
A little bump at the end.
Across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Hey, I don't think he'll do that. I think he's done trading for at least for the day, for sure.
And Levis going back to the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's
at least for the day.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Oh no, man. Like I said, he shouldn't have re-signed Dak to start in the offseason for that franchise tag. You should let him walk. I mean, it's fine to let somebody walk.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
I'd rather let him walk.
Offense.
But hey, I mean,
from the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Working from the gun, here's Levis. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been
blow
a
it all
difficult
up.
First half for them to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 9. Levis sets up to throw here. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Harris.
Good blocks.
Is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you
Yeah.
get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
But you have to do it, though. I mean,
make it 24-7.
his money was very tight. Well, he'll be hurt. Hey, but like I said, I told him, I was like, hey, let him go to free agency. I'm sending the whole checkbook.
So after the
Sign it.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
I got time, plenty of time. I just can't make a mistake.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I was going to find a way. I was going to find a way to get him. I think each and every one of us was going to find a way.
Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. On second down, it's Floyd. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On play action, it's Murray. That one complete down the field to Smith. Down the
get in there. And he got hurt.
Going to stop the cheers. We've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take
And
he
got hurt. Come on, brother.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Murray. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of the game plan.
It certainly
he
is,
got
because
caught.
he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Vamos.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And now a run with McBride. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been
how did he get stopped at the 1?
They did do a nice job
Bro,
there, forcing a
6'5".
loss on that play.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Murray. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. No problem.
Boy, this kicker ain't missed a kick in 2 seasons.
Is on here in this first half.
31, Cowboys 7.
This shit, all right, defense.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Whoever voted for Rich today, shame on you.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Shame.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot.
Don't talk shit, 6.
There, but it winds up
You got lucky on
They
that.
gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Back to the air on second down. Levis. He'll look down the field
that's
here for
Pete.
Kincaid. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession here.
Who we talking about, Red?
33. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Now Murray.
Who we talking about? Who we talking about? Oh, let's go. Oh, you're 6'7", bro. Catch that.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Murray throwing on second down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Let's see where I was going.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I think I get ball back. These quarterbacks are killing me. Nah, you killed yourself, bro. Come on, man. You killing yourself with these trades you done made. Put yourself in this position.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Second and 10. Here's Levis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It's a route.
Point after try forthcoming.
It's a route.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
But see, what's messing,
And
yo, it's not
decision to
even
bring
like.
it out, not a good one. As he's
What's messing him up is the fact that I don't know, man. He gave up a lot though.
Into the game. Teams are
The
looking
team
for a
is just
spark from
completely
their
different.
special teams. That's not what they got though. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That was done at the wrong time, I feel like.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
He's got a man complete.
Good job.
Still going. Touchdown, Cowboys. Quentin Johnston, 85 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Let's
That's
go.
caught at the one.
Let's go.
After all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick.
Get down, just get down. You get down.
Able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick slant here to Smith.
Go on, buddy.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cards are able to strike
they took
quickly
my
to
boy
add
X
on to
Factor,
their
dog.
lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes the return from the
Yeah, man, I ain't selling my points this game.
And in hindsight, probably should have
this
taken
game,
a
but
knee as he only
I've
gets
done
this
that
out to the 16-yard line.
Not this time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Play action now. Levis. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Levis. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Here's Levis.
at the Cardinals' 33-yard line.
I froze.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. 33 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They're getting too closer here on the fake extra point.
Okay, I see you.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
15-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Up the middle they go. Floyd. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that.
Oh, he got through that.
Backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Levis to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Levis.
No.
And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down, Levis.
No.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. It's Foley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this 2nd half. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Comeback route here, and he's got Smith complete. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. first down. It's Floyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Murray. He's got the hook up to Floyd. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, bro. This it. I don't know. This is the best game my receiver has played all year, man. I needed it. I definitely needed that. That was a definite.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
On first down, Levis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First and 10, it's Levis. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Levis throwing again on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Levis to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Cowboys.
Quick throw here to Johnston. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Levis back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, Levis. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Cardinals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation,
hey, don't do my boy like that. It's a game. It's a game.
Jubilation and laughter.
It's a game. It was.
On second down, here's Murray. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That one is caught by Hunt. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, Murray. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now Murray off play action. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Murray now on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Cam Smith.
And he'll take it across midfield on the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Levis. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And a Cowboy first down.
Play action now. Levis
Steps away. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Levis now off of play action.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Levis on 3rd down.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
Then the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to get this done near the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that is incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Smith. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chandler. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
2nd down and 3. Levis.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Back to throw it, Murray. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Murray. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On play action, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right.
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Arizona,
the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7.